What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping into some Road to the Show here today. It is the 2036 season, and in order for me to get through the entire season before MLB The Show 26 comes out, we gotta do like 3 series per episode. So we're jumping into the first one here. We are at home opening up the season against the Rockies. So, yeah, goose eggs everywhere because nobody's had an official at-bat. This is the first game of the season. Let's get after this bad boy. It's a rainy day in St. Louis. Of course, middle of March, having rain is probably a best-case scenario, really. If there's anything falling from the sky there, it more than likely could be snow. But I don't think they have snow in the game. So let's do this here. We start game number 1, first at-bat with a boss battle challenge. The Rockies eliminated us in the postseason last season, so let's see what we can do. Bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Cliff Cutler on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 99 on the 4-seamer, 92 on the splitter, 95 on his cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we're swinging at a splitter below the knees on the inner third. It's an 0-1 count. Of course, I've got 6 out of the 7 previous seasons as an all-star. 0-1 pitch from Cutler. Outside with a 4-seamer. It's a 1-1 count now. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need from you here. If you could give me that, that would be great. Well, there's a decent one. Splitter above the knees on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's a 1-2 count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we foul one back and out of play. Still a 1-2 count. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance from Cutler. And there's a fly ball into right center field. Can of corn, right fielder's there to make the play, and it's an F9 on the line score to start this season. All right, we move on to the top of the second. It's still no score, nobody out, nobody on. Jeb Pruitt at the plate for the Rockies. He hit .219 last season, which is not impressive. 1-1 count for him against Orlando Chavez. There's a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single here in the second. And bottom of the third, we're now tied at 1 run apiece. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Runner on first, 1 away. Cliff Cutler still on the bump for the Rockies. Let's see what we get from him in this at-bat. First pitch. Check swing on a 4-seamer off the inside corner at the knees. And apparently I went too far around. 0-1 the count. I'm knocking on the door for 2,000 hits in my career here. Second pitch. There's one ripped into right center again. That's not going to get down. Yeah, center fielder's there in the alley. He makes the play. That's an F8 on the line score this time. Pair of fly balls, pair of outs for me, and an 0 for 2 line score on the day. Top of the fourth, still tied at 1. Joe Bauer's at the plate for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's got a K next to his name. There's 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Orlando Chavez. It's a shot into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll cut it off in the alley. Throw will go to second. Bowers stays at first. And it's a 1-out single for him. All right, bottom of the 6th. 3-1 is the score. Rockies out in front. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of flyouts. Cliff Cutler still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. And we're swinging underneath a cutter that was well above the zone. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need from you here. The 0-1 pitch is inside with the circle change. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Yeah, he doesn't even have any sliders, so... The 1-1 pitch. There's one into center field again. Center fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. He can't pull it back. It lands in Freese's landing. First hit of the season is a dinger. 412-footer to dead center. And we're back on the home run horse here in 2036. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Do we get a green line on that first dinger of the season? Well, not on that camera angle, and not going to be on this either. He makes the leap. It's a good one. Well timed. Just couldn't get enough air to pull it back. All right, dynamic challenge time for me now. It's a 4-3 ball game. Rockies out in front. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Bottom of the 8th with nobody out and nobody on. I'm going to go with getting on base. Preston Daniels is on the mound for the Rockies now. He hits 99 on the four-seamer, 97 on his cutter, 92 on the splitter. First pitch from him. There's another no-doubt dinger to center field. See you later, baseball. All right, that's the way we're doing 2036 here, huh? 2 for 4 on the day with a pair of dingers, and it's a brand new ball game in the bottom of the 8th. We are now tied up at 4 runs apiece. 445-foot tank of a home run right there. We'll take it. Do we get the green line on this one? We sure do. Yeah, buddy. That's the way to get the season started, I suppose. I'm not going to complain about it, that's for sure. All right, another dynamic challenge. It's the bottom of the 10th. Rockies up 5-4. There's runners on first and second. Only one out as I'm standing in against Geraldo Cabrera. Of course, I want to drive in the tying run. I do like the RBIs. Cabrera still hits 90 on his sinker, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's a dribble to third. That's going to be 2, and the ball game's going to be over. They go around the horn, 5, 4, and 3. Rockies take the win 5-4 in extras, and what a weird game that turned into. Uribe hit with the loss for the Cardinals. Man, that guy has just not been so great the last season or so out of the bullpen. What can you do but smile and wave? I went 2 for 5 on the day with a pair of dingers. I'm not going to complain about that. But we start the season 0-1. Let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We start game number 2 with the Boss Battle Challenge as well. Bright sunshine today, though, with James Trowbridge on the mound. Rockies are up 1-0 in the bottom of the first here. 2 outs, nobody on. I need to get on base. I didn't do too bad against Trowbridge in the postseason. And he does hit 96 on the four-seamer, 96 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch from the lefty. And there's one up the middle. That'll be a base hit past a diving shortstop into center field. And we'll take the 2-out single. That works fine and dandy by me. All right, top of the third. Rockies now lead 2-0. Jeb Pruitt back at the plate for the second time today already. He's in the number 5 spot in the lineup. And, yeah, he's got an 0-2 count. The runner on first and 2 away. Ron Kimball's on the mound for the Redbirds today. He's getting roughed up already. The 2-strike pitch from him. It's a shot into center. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it. Throw will go to third. So's the runner. Oh, my throw is offline. So the runner makes it to third easily. And now there's runners on the corners with 2 away. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Trowbridge still on the mound for the Rockies. Nobody out and nobody on here. Let's see what I can do with the first pitch of this at-bat. Swing and miss at a cutter above the zone.
0-1.
Crying out loud. 0-1 the count now. Second pitch from Trowbridge. Oof, easy take there. Sweeper way outside. 1-1 the count. Third pitch from him. Swing and a miss at a changeup above the knees on the outer third. It was a little bit out in front, but not that far to not make contact at all. The 1-2 pitch. There's one down the right field line. This ball's got a chance. It's off the wall by the foul pole, and I'm going to have myself a double here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. I'm okay with that. That's fine and dandy by me. Of course, this is the game of the week. Probably the only game on. This is the middle of March, for crying out loud. Top of the 5th, 2-1 ball game now. Rocky's still in the lead. William Chen at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a dinger on his line score. Let's see what he can do with the runner on second and 1 away. 0-1 pitch from Ron Kimball. Come on, there you go. It's a shot into center. We're there to make the play. Catch is made. Throw goes to third. The runner's going for it too, but my throw's on the money this time, and we got him. It's a fly him out, throw him out, double play. That retires the side. At least something's working for me now. This is okay. Bottom of the 6th. It's a 3-1 ball game with the Rockies out in front. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. James Trowbridge still on the mound for Colorado. Runner on first, 1 away. Now let's see what I can do against Trowbridge this time around. First pitch from him. Cranked into left center field. It's got some air under it. Will it be enough to leave the yard? Oh, I am robbed of the home run by the left fielder out there in left center. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so close and yet so far. I want to see the replay on that because, man, I almost had that one. He had a long run, too. Center fielder should have been the one to rob that one. Yeah, he pulls it right back out of the flowers. Man, ain't that just about the luck. Top of the 8th, 5-1 lead for the Rockies now. Michael Span at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He hit .239 last year, though. Scott Hansen's on the mound for the Cardinals. Runner on first, 1 away. 1-2 pitch on the way. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll make... Oh, no! Throw it. There, we got the force at second because I should have caught that thing, but since I didn't, the force at second still occurred. So, is that a fielding error on me? I don't know. It very well could be. Bottom of the 9th, 5-1 lead for the Rockies. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Alex Weiss on the mound for Colorado. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul one off and to the right side. A little souvenir for the people in the expensive seats behind the dugout. So I have an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we're out in front of a changeup, and it is fouled away again. 0-2 the count. Will we see something in the zone on the 2-strike pitch? It was on the inside corner with the four-seamer, blooped into right center field. Right fielder's there. It'll be an F9, and the first out in the home half of the 9th. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do much there. Rockies sweep us in the 2-game series. 5-1 the final score here in game number 2. 2 for Forte at the plate puts me at 4 for 9 on the series with a pair of dingers. I'm not going to complain about that line score on the series. That is pretty solid start to the season. But we're going to head back to the clubhouse here and jump into another series since we have to get 3 of them out of the way every day to get through this season before the next game comes out. Here we go. Yeah, We'll just hit play next because I know we're going to have training in here, of course. We always do. I don't want to do anything that requires a whole bunch of time. What do we got? Not a lot of good choices, really. We'll just go with the target throwing drill. Take our 2 training tokens. And we're going into another one. Why not? Okay, T-drills works for me. That's 4 more training tokens. And we're on the road in San Francisco playing the Giants here. This is their first game of the season. Cardinals, of course, 0-2 coming into this one, and that's not how I thought things were going to go here. But it is what it is. All right, it's raining here in San Fran, so let's see what we can do to get through this one. Top of the first, runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in. 444 the batting average. Of course, only 2 games into it so far. Robert Burnett on the mound for the Giants. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, just outside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. I've got a 10-18 career OPS against the Giants. That's intriguing. Second pitch, just off the outside corner with a changeup, had me swinging way out in front. It's a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Runner's in motion. I take a pitch up and in. And second base is stolen successfully, so I have a runner on second now with only 1 away. Perry's racking up the stolen bases here. All right, let's see what we can do with a 2-1 pitch now from Robert Burnett. I went reaching for one outside of the zone. It goes to the second baseman. He'll throw to first. I am out, but the runner makes it to third on the play, so it's a productive second out here in the top of the first. Bottom of the second, we're tied at 1 run apiece. Brady House is at the plate for the Giants. Bo Page on the mound for the Cardinals. 0-2 the count for House. Let's see what the 2-strike pitch gets us with the bases empty and 2 away. It's a fly ball into left center field. That should be an easy play, and it is. 2 innings now complete in San Francisco, and we are tied up at 1 run apiece. All right, top of the third, still a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in with the bases empty and 1 away. Robert Burnett still towing the rubber. He did not throw anything in the zone at me in the first at-bat. First pitch this time around. That's in the zone, and we rip it right over a leaping third baseman. It's going to go into the left field corner. This should be an easy double, and it will be. We'll take it. That's fine by me. A one-out double has us in scoring position. That works. Top of the fifth, Cardinals up 2-1. Runners on first and second, nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Luis Patino now on the mound for the Giants. He's a right-hander with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Hits 96 on the sinker as well. First pitch from him. Rip to the third baseman again. Oh, it's going to be a double play. He snags the ball, tags the bag, throws to first, and yeah, 5-3 double play. That's an uncommon way to call it. All right, bottom of the fifth, still a 2-1 ball game. Brady House back at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day, and the season, and the series. He's got a 1-2 count this time around, though. Bases empty, nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Bo Page. It's a shot into right center this time. We'll make the play, though. One away in the home half of the fifth. Top of the seventh, it's a 4-1 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Runner on first, nobody out. Theodore Franklin on the mound. He's a lefty with a 93-mile-an-hour two-seamer, 91 on the sinker, 88 on the slider. First pitch, just off the inside corner with the two-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Cardinals have grounded into 3 double plays today. Yep, I had one of them. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one into right field. That's going to get caught. Right fielder hesitated, but still came forward a few steps to make the play at his shoe tops. Top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again. It's a 9-1 ball game. Alfonso Lantiga on the mound for the Giants. 2 outs, nobody on. Lantiga hits 99 on the four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 96 on the two-seamer, 94 on the forkball. First pitch of the at-bat from him. That was a curveball inside, popped up for the third baseman on the infield grass. And just like that, a P5 retires the side. We're heading to the bottom of the eighth here, leading the Giants by a score of 9-1. All right, we will sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals put the whooping on the Giants, and it's a 13-1 massacre for the first game of the Giants season. Oh, well, at least the offense has finally figured out what they're doing here. Couldn't do too much against the Rockies, unfortunately. We're going to move on to game number 2 of this series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Game number 2 starts the Boss Battle Challenge against Alfredo Guzman. I'm going to go with the single here. Runner on first, 1 away, no score currently. Guzman hits 91 on his sinker, it looks like, and 93 on the two-seamer. First pitch, a little bit low with the sinker at 87 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Guzman. Come on, big fella. Oh, a little bit out in front. No, apparently good swing timing. Can't do anything with it but foul away that changeup. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away another changeup on the inside corner just above the knees. It's a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch on the way here in the top of the first. Easy take there, curveball way inside. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. In the zone for me if you could. Oh, it was in the zone. Unfortunately, I'm going to ground into another double play. No, we beat it out on the back end, so it's a fielder's choice, no base hit. I'm standing on first with 2 outs now in the top of the first. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he's got runners on first and second, 2 away. And an 0-2 count. Clyde Slade is going to kick and deal. And that's a fly ball into left center. Can of corn, can of corn. Catch is made and the side is retired. 2 innings now complete. It's still a scoreless ball game here in San Francisco. All right, top of the fourth, still no score. Base is empty, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Guzman still on the mound for San Fran. First pitch from him this time around. There's one past a diving third baseman. It's a fair ball, going to go into the left field corner. That's going to be another easy double for me. And I will take it. So a pair of doubles for me in this series now after putting them down the left field line. Not the way I thought it would go, but we'll take it. Bottom of the fourth, though, we're still scoreless. Russell Montero at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he's got the bases empty and 1 away. 0-1 the count for him. Clyde Slade is going to fire one to the dish. It's a shot into right center. We'll make the play on the run. 2 away now in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 2 on the day. Giants lead 2-0 now. There's a runner on first, nobody out. Alfredo Guzman still on the bump. What's he going to give me to start off this at-bat? Let's see. There's a crack to the shortstop. That'll be 2. 6, 4, and 3. Can't beat it out on the back end this time. Now the bases are empty with 2 away after I made it easy for him to run that double play. All right, bottom of the sixth, still a 2-0 ball game. Roberto Sanchez at the plate. And Johnny Ochoa on the mound for the Cardinals now. Sanchez is 1 for 2 on the day. He's got an 0-1 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Ochoa. It's a shot into right center. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single for Sanchez. Oh, dynamic challenge time as we come back in the top of the ninth. Still a 2-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Gabriel Cabrera on the bump for the Giants trying to close things out. Nobody out, nobody on. I need to get on base because that's the only way we're going to get some runs on the board here. Cabrera hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 95 on the 2-seamer. He's got a forkball that tops out at 90. First pitch of the at-bat from this right-hander. And it's up and in with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count.
1-0.
Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need. I just need to get on base. The hell, I'm going to do more than get on base. We cracked that one to deep center field. And that one is just barely to the left field side of the bullpen there next to the batter's eye. Third homer on the season for me, a 432-foot shot, 111 off the bat. That's fine by me. Do we get a green line on this one, though? Well, not on that camera angle. Do we get a different one? Ooh, we might get a green line here. No green line there. Anything? Hello? No? No green line on this angle either. Come on, Gabe. Give a Ginger what he likes, would you? Bottom of the ninth, it's a 2-2 ball game now. We tied it up. I'll be darned. 1 out, nobody on for Brady House. He's 0 for 3 with a hat trick already completed. All 3 at-bats have been strikeouts for him. He's got an 0-1 count this time around with Abner Uribe on the bump for the Cardinals. Not going to lie, that makes me kind of nervous. There's a deep drive to center field. It's not going to leave the yard, but we're going to have to play it on the ricochet as it hits high on the wall. Throw in is going to be decent, and House has himself a double with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, boy. Ooh, dynamic challenge time, so we kept it tied. Top of the 11th, still a 2-2 ball game. Runner on second, nobody out. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. And Chris Kramer is on the mound for the Giants now. I think I'm just going to go with getting on base. They may walk me here. Kramer hits 94 on his 4-seamer, 90 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ripped a 4-seamer on the outside corner foul. And out of play down the right field line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Kramer. Come on, big guy. We pop one into shallow right. Yeah, right fielder moves over. He's going to make the play. Runner from second is going to tag up and try to advance on it. Throw in is a bad one, so he makes it to third successfully. So 1 out, runner on third. We might just get a run here. Oh, and we did in the top of the 11th. It's a 3-2 lead for the Redbirds. We'll send to the end of the game. And the Cardinals are going to win game number 2. 3-2 the final score. So I'm okay with that. Uribe gets the win, so he's back to 1-1 on the year. I went 2 for 5 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series so far. So let's move on to game number 3. This is a 4-game series in San Fran, if my memory is correct. Took a peek at the calendar before starting the video, so yeah, boss battle challenge time. Here we go. Jacob Mizurowski on the mound for the Giants. Runner on first, 1 away. In the top of the first. I'm going to go with getting the single because that'll make me a plenty happy camper against Mizurowski. He hits 97 on his 4-seamer, 94 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's outside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, bud. Over the plate if you could. And preferably a little bit above the knees. Second pitch on the way. Got me reaching for the slider, low and away. Hello there, Kryptonite. How you doing? 1-1 the count for me. Third pitch of this plate appearance. Come on, bud. Swing and miss at a four-seamer below the knees. Man, that's not good. 1-2 the count. All three pitches have been outside of the zone here. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Mizorowski. Inside with a two-seamer. He was been outside for a pair, low with another one, inside with the next one. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance. Come on, bud. That's not it. Four-seamer just low and away, and it's a full count. All five pitches outside of the zone in this plate appearance so far. Payoff pitch on the way. That one's in the zone. We ground it to third. Who can't come up with it cleanly? He picks it up, throws to first, but it's not going to be in time. It's an infield single for me. And we have runners on first and second with only one out here in the top of the first. I'll be darned. Top of the third, Cardinals are up 2-0 now. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. 400 the batting average on the season. Mizorowski's still on the bump for the Giants. Bases empty, one away. First pitch this time around. There's one crank to right field. Get off the wall out there. Please, please, please. Nope. Dies short of the warning track out there in right field. And it's an F9 on the old line score. One pitch is all it takes for that out. Top of the fifth, 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day, 4-for-12 on the series. Runner on third, one away. Theodore Franklin now on the bump for the Giants. He hits 93 on that two-seamer, 91 on the sinker, 88 on the slider. First pitch, and we golf one into center field. Center fielder's running up. He's not going to make the play. It's going to be an RBI single for me. I'll be darned. A blooper works. And it's now a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals. All right, dynamic challenge time in the top of the seventh. Still a 4-0 ball game. Luis Patino now on the mound for the Giants again. 2 outs, nobody on. And double or nothing dynamic challenge. We'll take it, I suppose. Patino still hits 97 on the four-seamer, 96 on his sinker. First pitch from him. Oh, four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. Oh, that was a weird hiccup. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Patino. Yeah, we're swinging to a circle change. It bounced off the plate. 0-2 the count. The two-strike pitch. There's one up the middle. It's a base hit into center. Alrighty, that'll help the old batting average out. Two-strike single here in the top of the seventh keeps the inning alive. Oh, I could have made it to second with that kind of play. What the heck? Dang it. Oh, well, smile and wave, smile and wave. Top of the ninth, 4-1 is the score. Giants not getting shut out today. I'm standing in for the last chance for the Cardinals here. The base is empty and 2 away. Gabriel Cabrera on the bump for San Fran. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer, 90 on the forkball. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I'm reaching for a sweeping curve way outside and low. 0-1 the count. That was a terrible pitch to swing at. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, changeup outside, swung on and missed there as well. 0-2 the count. Goodness me. The two-strike pitch from Cabrera. And we foul away a changeup, also outside of the zone, low and away. Man, he is just peppering that edge of the zone over there. The next two-strike pitch. And we dribble one back to the mound. He tries to make the play, but can't. Shortstop comes up with it, throws the first, gets me by a step and a half. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth here in San Francisco. Wow, good play there. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to take the win. And it's going to be a 4-1 final score. Yep, it is a 4-game series, so let's move on to game number 4. Because, yeah, we got to do the things here. Yeah, 10-game hit streak for me. I'll be darned. All right, rain falling here in San Francisco for game number 4. Jackson Ferris on the bump for the Giants. He's getting roughed up already. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Ferris hits 94 on his four-seamer and 91 on his two-seamer. First pitch from the lefty is a swing and a miss of a 12-6 curve below the knees on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Ferris. And we foul away a two-seamer just above the knees. And it's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry. The two-strike pitch. Come on, bud. Yeah, outside with a 12-6 curve. We'll take that for a 1-2 count. All right, fourth pitch of this plate appearance. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Lucky to make contact there, I'd say. 1-2 still the count. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Come on, bud. And we foul away a four-seamer on the inner third this time. Again, late on the swing. It's a 1-2 count. Yet again. It's what, pitch number 6 of the at-bat now. And we foul away a four-seamer up and away. Should have taken that to even up the count at 2-2, but instead it's a foul ball. Giving away souvenirs every other pitch here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat from Ferris. There's one into center field. That's going to get down. Oh, yeah, gets down right in front of the center fielder. We'll play station to station here. And the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the top of the first. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the second. Cardinals only leading 1-0 right now. Runners on first and second, 2 away as I'm standing in for the second time today. And I want the RBIs, of course. Why wouldn't I? Jackson Ferris is still on the mound for the Giants. First pitch from him this time around. And I went whiffing at a 12-6 curve, low and away. Hey, we did that in the first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Ferris. And a big whiff on a changeup in the zone. And it's an 0-2 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. Oh, 12-6 curve had me really far out in front. Barely made contact to keep the at-bat alive. Still an 0-2 count. The next 2-strike pitch from Ferris. There's one ripping to right center field. Get off the wall out there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nope, it dies on the edge of the warning track out there. So, yeah, another F9 on the line score for me. I've had a lot of those this season already. And we are moving on to another dynamic challenge. It's the top of the fourth, 4-0 ball game. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Abraham Ward already out on the mound from the bullpen. We're going to go for the RBI here. Ward hits 100 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's the heater at 99. Got a piece and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. I have 444 homers in my career. Intriguing. Second pitch of the at-bat from Ward. And a swing and a miss at a curveball on the outside corner just above the knees makes for an 0-2 count. Ooh, I am not doing good with swing timing at all against this guy. The 2-strike pitch. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top half of the zone on the outer third. 0-2 the count. Come on, big fella. The next 2-strike pitch. I don't know how I made contact with that curveball. It's fouled off, though. Still an 0-2 count. Pitch number 5 of this plate appearance now. There's one to the second baseman. That'll be 2. 4, 6, and 3. Beats me just by a hair there, and there's now a runner on third with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. For a second double play I've grounded into. This is only the 6th game of the year. Oh, bottom of the fourth, still a 4-0 ball game. Donnie Kinder at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a fielder's choice. He hit 324 last season. 0-1 the count for him. Bases empty, nobody out. Orlando Chavez kicks and deals. It's a shot into right center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the 7th, I'm back at the plate. It's a 4-3 ball game now. Cardinals still in the lead, though. I'm 1 for 3 on the day. Abraham Ward is on the mound still. First pitch from him with the bases empty and 1 away. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top half of the zone on the inner third this time. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Ward. There's a no-doubt dinger to right field. See you later, baseball. A sweeper in the top of the zone on the outer third. Bounces into the water out there. Didn't quite leave the ballpark the way I wanted it to, but hey, it's in the drink, and that makes me a happy camper. Only 398 feet, but that's easily clearing the wall in right field. Do we see a green line this time? Well, not on that camera angle. And nope, no green line for me as it bounces all the way to the water. Bottom of the 7th, 5-3 lead for the Cardinals. Edgar Caro at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He hit 205 last year, but he's got a 333 batting average this year so far. 1-2 the count for him with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Chavez. It's a shot into right center. We got some hang time here, so we'll be able to run that down. And that's the second out in the home half of the seventh. Top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again. It's a 9-3 lead for the Redbirds. I'm 2 for 4 on the day, hitting .429 on the season. Theodore Franklin back out on the mound from the bullpen for the Giants. He still hits 93 on the two-seamer, 91 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. And we foul away a two-seamer just a bit below the knees. 0-1 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch is all I need here. Second pitch of the at-bat. Froze me with a slider on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Rough. Oh, next pitch from him. And we foul away a two-seamer. Again, below the knees. This time on the outer third, though. 0-2 the count. So, yeah, I'm watching the one in the zone, swung at the ones outside of the zone. That's not a recipe for success. Next two-strike pitch is lofted into left. I'll be down. I'll be darned. It gets down for a 3 for 5 day at the plate so far. Intriguing. Top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again. 3 for 5 on the day. It's a 12-3 lead for the Redbirds. Runner on first, one away. Gabriel Cabrera on the bump for the Giants. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer, 90 on the fork ball. First pitch. It's a fork ball. No, four-seamer inside. Popped up for the first baseman, just barely into the outfield grass in right field. And a P3 is the second out in the top of the ninth. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to take the win again and complete a 4-game sweep in San Fran. 12-3 the final score here in game number 4. 3 for 6 day at the plate today, 9 for 21 on the series. I am not going to complain about that. Pair of dingers on the series as well. So, yeah, we're going to head back to the clubhouse, and we will do one more series here to be on pace for finishing up this season before the show 26 drops. All right. We'll jump back here, and we're not going to open that. We'll open that off camera. So here we go. We're on the road still in Los Angeles against the Angels this time instead of the Dodgers. And, yeah, let's see what we can do here. It's a 3-game series. So, yeah, top of the first. Runner on first, one away. Philip Min on the mound for the Angels. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 94 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. And we pop it up for the second baseman on the infield dirt. Oh, mile-high pop fly there. And a P4 is the second out in the top of the first. Top of the third, still no score. Runner on first and 2 away this time. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Philip Min still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. Low and inside with the four-seamer. Easy take there. 1-0 the count. And I'm up to a 78.5 wins against replacement in my career. Second pitch of the at-bat. Outside with that four-seamer, and it's a 2-0 count. Come on, big fella. In the zone with one of those if you could. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Min. It's in the zone. Roll right to the first baseman. He scoops it up, takes it to the bag. And a 3 unassisted retires the side. Oof, no luck so far against the Angels. At least not for me. Bottom of the third, Angels are up 1-0 now. Kurt Kellenberger is at the plate for the second time today. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. 3 for 15 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 the count with Ron Kimball on the bump. Here's the windup and the pitch from him. It's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made, and that ends the third inning. Moving on to the fourth here, the Angels are out in front by a score of 1-0. All right, top of the fifth. It's a 3-1 Cardinal lead now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Philip Min still on the bump for the Angels. Nobody on, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And we crank one to left field. Left fielder's running back. He stops short of the track, makes the catch. And it's an F7 on the old line score. Okie dokie. Bottom of the fifth, 3-1 ballgame still. Greg Morgan at the plate for the Angels. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And 3 for 18 on the season. So he's having a little bit of a rough start. 1-2 the count with the bases empty and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Ron Kimball. That's a shot at the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. And we'll scoop it up in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single for Morgan. All right, top of the eighth. I'm back at the plate. We're tied up at 3 runs apiece. Sem Roberts on the mound for the Angels. He throws 93 on the four-seamer, 90 on his two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Dribble to the left side, gets its way into left field. Hit streak is alive and well at a dozen games now, as it's a one-out single for me here in the top of the eighth. Oh, my goodness. That's not looking good. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. Yeah, Angels walk it off against us to take the win in game number 1 of this series. Yowza. Was it a homer? Was it just a single run? What was it? One solitary run is all it takes. 4-3 win for the Angels. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first in game 2, Leo Calzado on the mound for the Angels. He hits 101 on the four-seamer, 93 on the slider, 98 on the two-seamer. First pitch, cranked a four-seamer that was in the zone, foul. It's an 0-1 count. There is a runner on first with one away here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Calzado. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Not in time. Second base stolen successfully by Greg Perry. Man, this guy's a bit of a speed demon here. I have an 0-2 count, though. The two-strike pitch from Calzado. And we foul away a slider low on the inside corner. 0-2 still with the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Oof. Way inside with that four-seamer. Got away from him just a little bit. 1-2 the count. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance. Oof, up and in with the four-seamer. That is the weirdest freaking release I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, 2-2 the count. Next pitch from Calzado. Right down the middle, and we send it back up the middle and deep into center field. Center fielder's back. Tries to rob it, and he can't. It lands in the bushes out there in center field. Fifth home run on the season for me here. A 410-foot shot. And it's now a 2-0 lead for the Redbirds. Alrighty then. We'll see if we get a green line on this one. Not on that camera angle. But, yep. Just into the bushes there, and that's fine by me. Bottom of the first, 2-0 ball game to Elve Marte at the plate for the Angels. There's a runner on first and 2 away for him. Bo Page on the mound for the Redbirds. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch to Marte. Will it be a routine fly ball? Ground ball up the middle? It's a ground ball up the middle. We get a glove on that in center field. We're throwing to third. Runner's going there as well, but the ball beats him. So that will retire the side. Getting out number 3 at third base is usually going to get you a scolding in the dugout, so I feel bad for that guy. All right, moving on. Dynamic challenge time. It's the top of the third, still a 2-0 ball game. Leo Calzado still on the bump for the Angels. 2 outs, nobody on, and I guess it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge here. Let's see if he gives me that slider again that I put in center field batter's eye. Nope. Two-seamer way inside, just above the knees, popped up for the second baseman. That's a P4 on the old line score, and the side is retired. All right, bottom of the fourth, we're tied up at 2 runs apiece. Alexander Ramirez at the plate for the Angels. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 14 on the season, though. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch from Bo Page. It's a shot to deep center. We're going to be robbing a dinger here out of the rocks, maybe. Yes, we are. We pull it back over the wall. And that's a long and loud F8 for Ramirez as he just misses the home run. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the fifth. Cardinals up 3-2. As runners on the corners with 2 away, I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Calzado still on the bump. Of course, I'm going to go with the RBI, but that's going to require a base hit. I'm not going to get to swing a bat, though. They hand me first base for free. So bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. It pays off for them. Bottom half of the inning, still a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. Runner on first and 1 away, though, with Robert Ciccone at the plate for the Angels. He's hitting 278 on the season, looks like, or was that last year? Can't tell. 1-2 the count for him. Let's see what the pitch from Bo Page gets us. Deep drive in the center. I'm not going to be able to run that one down. We'll play it on the ricochet as the one hops the wall. Throw in from the edge of the warning track. Will we have a play at the plate? Nope, the ball will not get there. Oh, it did get there in time. I'll be darned. We have a relay throw to the plate to prevent the run from scoring. It's a double and no RBI. Wow. Top of the 7th, we have a flashback to my first inning dinger. We will skip through that. It's a 4-2 Cardinal lead here. Tom Chang now on the mound for the Angels. He hits 92 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. And we foul away a splitter just below the knees on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. This is the top of the 7th. Base is empty, 1 away here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Chang. There's one crack to the third baseman. He'll scoop it up, throw to first. Easy play, 2 away here in the top of the 7th. All right, dynamic challenge time again. Top of the 9th, runner on second, 2 away. Angel Zerpa on the mound for the Angels. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. We're going to go for the RBI, of course. An insurance run would never be bad, but I'm going to get the intentional walk again from the Angels skipper. Well, that is just no fun at all. Come on, guys. Bottom of the 9th, still a 4-2 ball game. Rene Armas at the plate for the Angels. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Base is empty, 2 away. Let's see. It's an 0-2 pitch. Will we have a routine fly ball and secure the win? It's a fly ball into left center. It will get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it and throw to second as Armas stays at first. We will sim to the end of the game, though. The Cardinals will take the win in game number 2. 4-2 the final score there. Bo Page now 2-0 on the year. Blanco got save number 3. Okie dokie. I went 1 for 3 on the day. That puts me at 2 for 7 on the series. Let's head into the third and final game of this set in Los Angeles. And this will be the final game of the episode here. So, dynamic challenge time. It is top of the first, nobody out. Or I should say, no score, nobody on, and 2 away. It's a double or nothing dynamic challenge against Tim Maddox. He hits 94 on his 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-seamer up and in. I thought that was off-speed, and it definitely was not. 0-1 the count. There's no chance of contact there. Second pitch of the at-bat from Maddox. That one's off-speed, and we send it into center field. So we got ourselves a base hit. Hit streak is extended, and that'll help the old batting average out. We fail on the dynamic challenge, but there's worse things. Top of the third, Redbirds up 1-0 now. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Runner on second, 1 away. Tim Maddox still towing the rubber. First pitch from him this time around. And we pop up a 4-seamer just off the inside corner at the top of the zone. First baseman's running out there. He makes the play in foul ground. It's a P3. No advancing from the runner at second on the foul out, though. All right, bottom half of the inning, 2-0 ball game. Lorenzo Hernandez at the plate for the Angels. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And 1 for 6 on his season so far. This is only his second game, I would say. 0-1 the count for him with the bases empty and 1 away. Clyde Slade on the mound is going to kick and deal. It's a deep drive to center. We're going to be playing that on the ricochet. Yeah, we are. Throw in from the edge of the warning track, and it'll be a double for Hernandez with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Top of the 5th, still a 2-0 ball game. Tim Maddox still on the mound. I got a runner on second and 1 away as I'm standing in for the 3rd time today. First pitch from Maddox in this at-bat. Outside with a sweeper. Man, I wanted to swing at that, something ferocious. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Cranked into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Runner rounds third. He's going for home. It'll be an RBI single to make it a 3-0 ball game here in the top of the 5th. Top of the 7th, I'm back at the plate again. Still a 3-0 ball game. I'm 2 for 3 on the day, 4 for 10 on the series. Andrew Dahlquist now on the mound for the Angels. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, low and away with a 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. There is a runner on first with 1 away here. I'm sure they're looking for me to hit into that double play because I've been doing that well this season. Oh, instead we crank one out to deep right field. Right fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. He's out of space. And it's a 2-run dinger to make it a 5-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th. 6th home run on the season for me, a 371-footer. That's enough to clear the wall there. Let's see if we get the green line on this one. Not on that camera angle. We get it on that one, though. We'll take it. That works for me. Only 96 miles an hour off the bat, and that was a rainbow shot into the cheap seats. So, okay. Bottom of the 7th, still a 5-0 ball game. Lorenzo Hernandez at the plate. He's 3 for 3 on the day. And those are his first 3 hits of the season. He's 3 for 8 on the year. Runners on the corners, 1 away. 0-2 the count for him. Clyde Slade's still on the bump here. Let's see what we can do with this pitch. It's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made. Throw goes to the plate. It's up the third baseline, so bad throw for me, and it's a sac fly for Hernandez to make it a 5-1 ball game. Top of the 8th, it's a 7-1 lead for the Cardinals. Now I'm standing in 3 for 4 on the day. Runner on second, 2 away. Sem Roberts on the mound for the Angels. He still hits 93 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his 2-seamer. First pitch, inside with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Roberts. Outside with the 4-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Come on, big fella. Above the plate if you could. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside again with a 4-seamer. It's a 3-0 count. Is he going to give me a 4-pitch walk here? It's a possibility. The 3-0 pitch from Roberts. That one's in the zone. We send it out to deep left center field. This ball's got a chance to leave the yard. And it will. It's over the fence. Another home run for me here. Number 7 on the season. 401-foot shot. Couple more runs for the Redbirds now. And, yeah, we're walking away with this one in Los Angeles. Oh, yep, 9-1 is going to be the final score there, I do believe. And it is. Clyde Slade gets his first win on the season. And we take 2 out of 3 against the Angels, and I'm okay with that. So, yeah, 3 series are now complete. I went 4 for 5 on the day with 2 dingers, 6 for 12 on the series with 3 total homers. And holy mackerel. That's going to be the end of this series, and therefore it will be the end of this extended episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.